I bought the cheapest Landcruiser on Marketplace, and before I even had time to get a loose french fry in it, she overheated. Today, I'm installing this Chinese special radiator that I got on eBay for 200 bucks. Let's hope it keeps all 155 of this Landcruiser's wild ponies nice and cool. Look at that difference. This new radiator is 4 rows, and the original one was 3 rows. So it's substantially larger, and this thing barely fits in the engine bay. I'm also connecting that transmission cooler back. Somebody bypassed it by bending a hose into itself. And given that they let this thing sit for 14 years, I have a feeling that bypassing this was a solution for one little leaky hose. It appears to be okay, so I'm just going to plug it back in and hope for the best. This Landcruiser has taught me a lot about cars, and patience, and I've never really gone this deep into an engine before. But it's 2025, we have YouTube, AI, and of course the most helpful is you guys commenting. I know a lot of you don't like the mechanical videos, and we're ready to move on to the next project, but this is an occupational hazard. In order to sell this Landcruiser for any sort of profit, I just have to do it, so bear with me here. I got everything in, and wow, that's a tight fit. Once I get it driving and can fix the overheating issue, I'm gonna try to sell it as soon as possible so I can get the next investment project. I know a lot of people want me to keep the Landcruiser, but there's a saying about letting 50 cents hold up a dollar. There's another saying about getting high on your own supply, and this is only the second car that I've flipped. I'm also trying to move up a couple tax brackets in the future, so I can't let shiny object syndrome get the best of me here. Perhaps I'll be fortunate enough to buy it back from somebody one day. But anyways, now that I got everything back together, we're loading it up with some Gatorade, and we'll see how she does. Now, I was scared, but Lieutenant Dan, he was mad. This thing definitely needs a muffler because the percussion of the exhaust on my plain brick wall is deafening. I also started seeing 3 of everything letting it run in the garage, so I had to move it out. I let her idle outside for a bit to make sure everything was in place and nothing's gonna blow up, and everything seemed okay. There was a new leak for the rear heater core, which means that more coolant is flowing through the system, so I guess that's good. I also did the old back of the hand test on the transmission cooler, and it was warm and not leaking. But ooh, look at that. Do you love it or list it? Here's where the fun starts. I took it to the gas station, drove it around, everything's fine. So I thought, okay, I'll drive it home for the night. Looks like we'll be seeing you back in my office.